Hello guys, and welcome to My Thoughts Reviews. This is going to be my first review on this brand new channel that I have just created about 5 minutes ago, and I'm not really attempting to get anywhere with this channel. I'm just here to give you guys my thoughts on the latest and greatest movies, video games, and other things that people might be curious about. If you've read my description, then you can see that I obviously just copied that from that. Alright, so today we are going to be reviewing Godzilla, King of Monsters. Now, I just got back from the theater from watching this movie, and the main reason why I wanted to review this movie first is because it recently came out. So these are how the reviews on my channel are going to be working out. I'm going to be giving you guys the things I like about this movie and the things I do not like about this movie, and I'm going to give my final thoughts and ratings. And essentially, I'm just going to be rating the movie on a scale of 1 to 10, or not 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 5 being I really enjoy this movie and I think it is basically perfect, and of course 0 being I absolutely hated this movie and never want to watch it again, and you guys can, figure out the rest. So, Godzilla, King of Monsters. This movie was good. It was great. I love this movie. The CGI on the monsters looks amazing and very convincing. There's never a moment in the movie where you felt as though the animators or CGI artists got lazy or anything. They actually put obviously time and effort into these monsters to make them look the greatest they can. This is one of those movies where you can genuinely just enjoy looking at it. This is a very beautiful movie, even though it is essentially all just chaos, fire, and destruction. But again, it is very entertaining to look at. Another thing I liked about the movie was the chemistry between the human characters. They were very believable. The things they talked about were, they had a lot of emotion in their acting, is what I'm trying to say. They picked a really good cast for this. Vera Farmiga and Millie Bobby Brown, both as essential main characters, did really well. I could really feel the emotion in their acting, and there wasn't a dull moment. And the dialogue. The dialogue is very interesting and somewhat funny due to the side characters, which was a good break from the utter chaos happening. And speaking of the chaos, the action scenes in this movie were just amazing. There's so much happening on screen. You can't help but get lost in the sheer destruction these titans are causing in these cities, in these towns, on this world. There's so many explosions, different visual effects, very stunning and very beautiful to look at, as I said before. Another thing I liked about this movie, which was probably my most favorite part, was the sound design. There are a lot of moments in this movie where the music would stop and the characters would kind of just stand there, and you can hear these monsters growling and moving in the background, and it's very tense, very suspenseful, and the sound design in this movie is probably one of the best parts. Even though there's music blaring, you could practically not even hear it due to all the stuff happening on screen. You could hear monsters growling, you can hear their abilities surging through their body. A lot of good sound design went into this movie, and I think it offers some of the most intense moments in the movie when it's not just crazy explosions and destruction. Now on to some things that I did not like about this movie. I felt as though the motivations for the villains, or motivations for potentially the bad guys of the film, were not very fleshed out. I don't think a lot of thought went into the writing of the essential plot of the movie. Even though it still is very good, there are some weak points in the movie where I just felt kind of annoyed, to be honest. Especially with Vera Farmiga's character. A lot of her intentions and things that she was doing in the movie, to me, just felt very annoying, because it's very obvious that what she's about to do is not the best idea, but she feels as though it's the saving grace of humanity, and that's kind of the thing that we're forced to deal with until the very end. She does eventually make a decision that is supposed to redeem her character, or redeem any bad thoughts you had on her character, but to be honest, it didn't really affect the movie as much as it was hoping, and I was kind of let down at that point. But overall, time for my final thoughts and ratings. Godzilla, the King of Monsters, you can definitely walk out of and know for a fact that it is a Godzilla movie. It is action-packed, great CGI, stunning visual effects, some tiny nitpicks about the characters, but not enough to ruin your experience overall. Very good banter. So I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5. If you are a fan of the Godzilla series and are looking forward to this one, please see it. It is a must-watch if you are a Godzilla fan. Uh, Even though critics give this one a bad review, I'm actually pleased. I'm pleased with this movie. I'm glad it came out the way it did, and the audience loves it too, so do I. So that was my first review on the My Thoughts Review channel. I'm going to be reviewing Brightburn next. I saw it I think I saw it last week, I can't remember. But I still have it ingrained into my memory, and I really want to talk about it. So I'm going to be reviewing that next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe. Even though I don't really have that many subscribers now, if you do enjoy my reviews and you're looking forward to more, it wouldn't hurt to just click that button. Probably like the video too if you want. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.